Cedrick, I'd like to ask you lang, no?
Yeah.
Nung previous interview natin, you mentioned na you almost parang this, di ba? Parang muntik na. So, ano yung, like, you were very emotional. Can you just share with us? Bakit you were so emotional seeing this film na ang ganda naman talaga and ang ganda ng performance mo.
I'm sorry. Hindi ako makapagsalita. Siguro more than that opportunity na muntik ko nang ma-miss yung audition. Siguro, at first, I'm being technical ng mga first few sequences na pinapanood. Ganyan kasi first time ko napanood. Actually, feeling ko first time namin mapanood lahat. Siguro parang dinala na ako ng kwento to the point na hindi ko na siya iniisip, hindi ko na nakikita yung sarili ko. Tapos, kaya ako umiiyak kasi sobrang sakit talaga na nangyari sa kanya.
Meron ka? Oo, meron.
So, yung sobrang na-move ako kasi yung injustices 151 years ago nangyari na siya and even way before pa for sure. Tapos until now nangyayari pa rin siya. So like, imagine those people without proper justice or due process. Ano yung nararamdaman? Parang ganun na, yung sobrang ang laki na ng mga iniisip ko. Tapos, isipin mo kahit mga pari sila, parang wala sila exception. Diba? Parang ganun. Sobrang emotional kasi ang sakit. Yun. More than me being here, it's really more of what happened to the 3 martyred priests.
And ang ganda kasi nung scene nyo, when you were talking with partner, na parang sinasabi nyo nga na ito yung, parang kung ano yung purpose ng pagkamatay. And I think this film, parang siyang full circle, diba? So, ang ganda nun. So, anyone from the cast, ano din yung naging reaction nyo na ganito din yung naging feedback ng mga tao dito, ang dami na nag-iiyakan. Hindi pa tapos yung film, nag-iiyakan na. Parang, feeling nyo rin ba, mission accomplished na ang ganda ng film na ito. Direct na, and then, any cast na.
Well, ako isa lang exit. I had one brief scene here, but I'm so happy, I'm so proud to be part of this movie. Na-move ako pa. It was, I read the script, of course, kagaya na everybody else. And, of course, iba yung, pero when I saw it finally, wow, parang ang laki ng, yung kwento nila really jumps across the page and it really comes to life dito. That's really, in large part really to the direction of our director, Pepe Jokno. And it's really a powerful, I think it's a powerful experience. Nagulat din ako because, well, marami din akong hindi alam about this story, no? Except the bare skeleton of it. So I thought it's very, marami akong, I learned a lot of things and I felt a lot of things through it na nakalimutan ko na all through because, from history classes. Pero I think it's very timely at saka maganda talaga mapanood ito. I mean, I really heartily recommend it to everybody to watch. And not only for students but also talaga for the general public to watch. Kasi it gets us back in touch to kung ano talaga yung what we mean as a people. So it's and yung the beginnings of this, itong feeling of solidarity na to.
Yeah.
So I'm so proud to be part of this film.
Yeah, kasi parang whatever we saw in this film, it's something we never learned about sa textbooks. Like, parang the emotion you get from it. Parang you learn it from textbooks, but the emotion you get from it was something we just experienced from this film. So, does anyone else want to answer you earlier? But ano lang, just your reaction lang din. This is a really great gift for Christmas sa mga Pinoy. So, yeah.
Oo, pero may bigat sa exit, Magandang regalo, mabigat na regalo, pero di pa yung dadalhin mo, no? Tapos pag-uusapan ninyo, no? Na tama yung description. I think for me tama yung sinabi mong description kanina. It has a very powerful impact. No, and we didn't really see it
while we were doing it pa, kasi we were also focused on what was meant to happen, kung paano namin gagawin. It was all in the mind and imagination of our very good director, and we're very proud to be working with him, Direk Pepe. Yun, tama, parang ang daming infos na parang misleading yung mga ibang narinig natin from before, you know. Lakas nung kay Direk Leo Real. Actually, yun ang asang malaki sa akin, yung napagbibintangan yung mga friars dun sa part ng history niya. Malaking takeaway yun for me. So yeah, we're just as surprised as you guys were. It's very, yung impact namin, ako dinadigest ko pa rin siya actually as for now, but we're very, very proud and we're very happy and we're very thankful and grateful that you guys are also experiencing this with us. So yeah, thank you.
Even yung scene mo, Enchong Dee, parang halos karin ka na lang. That was very powerful. It was silent. Pero I think very powerful yung scene mo, even if it was silent. Alam mo yung damang-dama mo, ginawa ng tao. Pero it happens, diba? It could happen to anyone.
And I think it's still happening
Yeah.
to this day. And you know, kanina nga ina-analyze ko yung pelikula, sabi ko, nakakalungkot na sa lahat ng mga tao na naakusahan, ilan lang yung nabibigyan ng magandang kwento ng ganitong pagkakataon na maibahagi yung kwento nila. And imagine, 151 years after, doon natin na-realize na, wow, how I wish, you know, meron tayong hustisya na natamasa nung panahon na yun. So, yes, and totoo yun. May mga proyekto na finally masasabi ko, may regalo ako para sa bansa. Ayun.
Thank you, Enchong. Congrats, guys. Direct, ang ganda nung end sequence mo. Thank you. Hannah,
Thank you, Sana.
choir.
Okay, so congratulations. Ang ganda ng film, ang powerful na message, and at the same time, may mention nga ni Sir Ketchup, may bigat sa damdamin. So this question is for Enchong. So na-mention nga sa history na disorient nga si Zamora prior to his death. Ano yung naramdaman mo while portraying that?
I think prior to shooting this particular scene, it was somehow very personal. It's something that I include in my prayers nowadays, that I hope that Filipinos who are being yung pinagdadaanan yung ganito, pero ngayon ang masakit kasi is nanggagaling siya sa kapwa Pilipino. So it is now part of my prayers that I hope that the Philippines can continue to have justice. That's it.
So this question po is for the cast. So we know that art has the power to teach valuable lessons na hindi kayang turuan ng history or through text ng mas maayos. So as actors and as a filmmaker for direct, how can the country improve in terms of teaching history, lalo na sa mga kabataan ngayon, and especially in this era?
So how are the artists?
Yeah, how can
Help?
we help in teaching history?
I think medyo gusto kong i-rephrase yung sinabi mo na parang yung mga historians natin or yung education natin, ano yung verbatim na sinabi mo?
Parang text heavy lang, so parang we're just gonna rely on that.
Siguro, kailangan natin siya parehas. Kasi we can always rely on books. Kasi ano siya, factual siya. So, based siya sa research, hindi lang siya like ginawa-gawa lang ng mga writers and even ng mga like part ng academe, ganun. Kami, as an artist, feeling ko, ang pinaka na ito'y tutulong namin when it comes to education, lalo na sa paggawa ng isang historical film, visual. Yung visuals, yung emotion, kung paano itatawid yung nararamdaman ng isang tao o ng isang estudyante habang binabasa nila yung mga ganitong klaseng pyesa. And I can still remember the very first time I read the script, same emotion siya. Lalo na yung parang na-mention mga kanina, yung towards the end, yung time frames niya na different na. Yun yung isa sa pinakamalaking impact sa akin. Kasi ang ganda nung pagkakasulat ni Sir Rodi Vera and ni Pepe sa part na yun na parang may question siya somehow na parang somehow china-challenge na tayong mga Filipino ngayon. So, yun, isa sa may tutulong talaga natin, ng mga artists talaga, yung integrity, syempre, yung never dapat maging apolitical ang mga artist. Kasi, tawag dito, everything is about politics talaga. So, parang ganito, kung apolitical ang mga artist, dapat hindi ka gumawa ng mga ganito. Pero alam mo na sobrang halaga niya sa history natin lahat. So, yun yung isa sa may part namin as an artist. And sobrang thankful lang and so blessing yun kasi alam ko hindi lahat at maraming gustong gumawa na mag-impart ng ganitong klaseng influence sa mga tao when it comes to visual, sa pag-arte, kahit sa pagkanta, kahit sa pagpinta, kahit sa pagsayaw. Ayun, yun siguro yung masabi ko.
Yeah. For filmmakers po, napakagandang medium ng film. Not only ay may kwento, pero andun yung pictures, andun yung sound, yung music, everything builds toward this emotion. Iba kasi yung pagbasa lang ng 3 parting pare, and iba rin yung nakikita, napapanood yung napagdaanan nila. Nararamdaman yung mga napagdaanan nila. And nararamdaman yung injustice na kinaharap nila. So, I hope ang iparating ng pelikulang ito is yung puso. And kaya sinasabi na muli nating buhayin ang alam sa ating mga puso. I think that's the real gift of this film this Christmas is yung pag napanood mo siya, hindi mo na maiintindihan yung kasaysayan. You will also feel for it at may inspire ka rin hopefully to live it in your everyday life. So yun po, thank you.
Gusto ko lang munang sabihin na napakaganda ng images. Maraming salamat, Carlo Mendoza, DOP. Sangayon ba kayo lahat sa napakaganda naming mga images? At saka sa aming set, Hanep, ang aming production designer, Erickson Navarro. Maninay sa aming costume, napakaganda ng aming images at ang makeup natin, ang footages. Habang ginagawa, habang pinapanood, ang sarap makita na yung pinaghirapan ng lahat, no? So, hindi lang artist yung nagbibigay ng mensahe. It's a very collaborative message, actually, kung if you're going to digest. Parang para ipasa mo yung informasyon, hindi lang siya info, it's knowledge. Diba? I think, nowadays, what we needed are more knowledge and less opinions. I know we're all entitled with our own opinion, but not everybody wants to hear it. Pero ang trabaho naming filmmakers at ng mga kami rin na nasa harap at nasa likod ng camera, we're all storytellers. Diba? So, parang masarap sa pakiramdam namin na nakakapagbigay ng inspirasyon, pero at the same time, nai-inspire din kami dun sa aming ginagawa. So, yun lang po yung para sa akin.
Yeah, sa akin, I think ang keywords na banggit na rin, pero yung heart at saka yung inspiration. I think yun ang power talaga ng film is to connect people, to connect yung maramdaman nila, maramdaman ng audience what others yung pinagkukwentuhan, the feelings of those characters on the screen, and ma-inspired to act on certain. It can pass on inspiration. It can inspire, us to reflect, to think, to act on whatever's going on around us. Kasi as appropriately done by the movie, towards in the latter parts of the movie. I mean, kung si Rizal nga na-inspire nung nangyari doon at ipinakita dito. So, tayo pa siguro tayo naman na mga mamamayan can also be inspired by a movie or can be inspired by to act on what's going on sa current events natin. So yun, art and inspiration, the two takeaways.
Siguro maswerte tayo dahil nandito tayo ngayon sa punto ng buhay natin ngayon. This is the generation that we live in right now. But back then, I'd like to believe that during that time, the first line of defense was the priest, were the priests, di ba? And I think sila yung kahit papaano may kakaunting posisyon sa society nung panahon na yun. That's why they were able to represent yung second-class citizen, which is us during that time. So I think there's always a responsibility among the people who have influence, people who are somehow a little bit in that pedestal when it comes to, our society. Because as we all know, yung ginagalawan nating mundo is something that's the reality of life, di ba? Pag mahirap ka, wala kang boses. So we have a responsibility, the people, especially us with a little bit of influence, a little bit of popularity, a little bit of power, So it is what it is. So kailangan lang talaga natin na somehow maging empath sa mga kababayan natin.